welcome. My name is Dr. Calliope, and my nurses are out today, so I'm going to be checking you in, if you don't mind. Okay? So I'm just going to ask you some questions and type it up here in my computer system, and then we will check your vitals, okay? Excellent. So, would you mind just confirming your name and date of birth for me? Okay, excellent. Okay, yeah, let's see, date of birth. Excellent. Okay, so what are we seeing you here today for? Okay. Alright, so how long has that been going on then? Okay, a few days. Do you happen to know exactly when? Okay, 3 days ago. Which would have made that. Okay, very good. And on a scale from 1 to 10, how severe are your symptoms? With 1 being not severe at all, and 10 being the most severe could ever be. Okay. Alright, so a little troublesome, nothing too crazy. Okay. And would you mind just describing to me all of your symptoms, what they feel like, anything that could help us out? Okay. Alright. I'm just going to be writing that down as you speak. Okay. Okay, any other little notes? Okay, excellent. Okay, that looks great. Excellent. So, let's see. I'm just going to ask you a few general questions, mostly about your history, any illnesses you may have had, a little bit about your family history, a little bit about your lifestyle, okay? Alright. So, have you had any changes to your medical history since we've last seen you? We've got a little bit here, quite a few examinations on this one. Okay. And when was that? Okay, a few months ago. Excellent. And any changes to the family history that we have on file? Okay, nothing there. Excellent. And any changes to your allergies at all? New, worsening? Okay, nothing there. Excellent. Okay. And what about the medication list we have on file? Is that still complete? Any changes to that at all? Okay. Alright, and what's that dosage at? Okay. And do you take that just once a day, twice a day? What time of day? Excellent. All right. So I'm going to ask you a few lifestyle questions. These are not judging at all, just if we have to, for whatever reason, prescribe any medication, or perhaps your symptoms point to something that could be remedied in some of the lifestyle choices. That's what that's for, but we don't judge your choices. We're just making sure we're keeping you healthy, okay? Don't want any unruly drug reactions or anything of the sort, okay? Alright, so in a given week, what does your alcohol usage look like? Okay. Excellent. And what about your tobacco usage? Whether this is smoking, chewing, vaping, anything of the sort. Okay, excellent. Alright. And what about any recreational drug use? Whether this is illegal, legal, prescription, non-prescription. Okay. Alright. And how often would you say a week? Okay. Alright. Thank you for your honesty. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're all done with the lifestyle questions. So now we're just going to take a few vitals from you, okay? So I'm going to have you just turn over by the wall here, and I'm going to have you step on the scale. I'm going to do your height and weight. So I'm not going to read back your height and weight unless you want to know, okay? It's just for our records. Again, for any medication we may need to administer. Okay, so go ahead and just step up there. Okay, go ahead and write that down here. Okay, excellent. You can come sit back down by me. Okay, we've got all that. So again, we won't discuss it unless it pertains to your particular symptoms and all. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some vitals from you. I've got our thermometer here, and everything has been sterilized prior to you coming in, so I'm just going to take this and put it under your tongue. So I'll have you just lift your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Okay, turn that on, and I'm just going to place that underneath your tongue. And if you want to just lay your tongue back down. Okay, and we'll just wait here for a few moments. I know it's a little bit of an awkward position. Okay, should be about done. Excellent. Okay, let me go ahead and just type that in real quick. Great. Just going to plop that back. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and grab your pulse here real quick, okay? So if you could just hold out your wrist, doesn't matter which one. Okay, I'm just going to take your arm and feel at the radial pulse point. We're just going to hang out here for a little bit, okay? Okay, pulse is normal. Respiration is also within normal limits. Let me just go ahead and write that down. Excellent. Okay. So now I'm going to take your blood pressure. Alright, so we've got our handy dandy sphygmomanometer, and I'm just going to be wrapping this very firmly around your arm. Do you have any preference as to which arm we're going to be doing this with? Okay, so I'm going to pick this one here. I'm just going to undo this. Okay, excellent. And I'm just going to wrap firm? Okay, excellent. So I'm gonna have that there, and then I'm just going to be grabbing your arm here, and I just want you to let me take the weight of it, okay? So I'm just gonna tuck your arm in here along my arm, and I'm just going to be pressing against the pulse point in your elbow, and we're gonna go ahead and air up the cuff, okay? And let the air out a little bit. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, let the air out slowly. Excellent. Okay, one more time. Excellent. Okay. Alright, that all looks normal. So let me go ahead and just pull the cuff off. Just gonna wrap that back up and put that off to the side. I'm just going to take a note of that. Okay, excellent. So now all that's left is I just have to grab your oxygen levels, okay? So I've got a clip here, and if you would just put out one of your index fingers for me. Okay, and I'm just going to clip that on. There we go. And we're just gonna wait a few moments here. Go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, very good. So I'm going to go ahead and unclip that. Put it over there. Oxygen level is well within normal limits. Okay, so we've got all of your vitals taken care of. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to go ahead and tidy up for a moment, and then we'll go ahead and work on your examination, okay? Try to see what's going on. Alright. Thank you so much for letting me take your vitals and your information.